So LinkedIn provides you with the opportunity or with the possibility to send potential prospects a message via InMails. So you can give LinkedIn as a social media and ads platform some money to then send to potential prospects that you want to target to then get in contact with, connect with, and so forth. And the weakness with this system is that LinkedIn will charge you by the amount of InMails sent out and not by the amount of engagements that your InMails then will produce. So due to the fact that a lot of people are on LinkedIn registered but not always online, and especially, and this is a very important point, especially the people that you want to be targeting, so like high profiles, high valuable profiles, so the decision makers, CEOs, etc., head of departments, etc. They're A, not always online because they don't have time. B, if they're online, they don't have a lot of time either. So they're probably just quickly searching for something and then they're offline again. So it is probably better to connect with people, and that's what we learned, even without a message, and it's a lot cheaper. So there's like automation tools such as DuckSoup and others that would give you the opportunity or the possibility to connect connection requests with sending a message at the same time. But especially if they're like automated, they're bound to be very generic, and then they usually don't work. They're usually, in many cases, they're even counterproductive. So we would recommend that you connect with a lot of people. Once they accepted your connection, then you would give them just a so-called one-liner. It's it's the second biggest mistake that we say, especially, I don't know why, but from like people from overseas, like from India and stuff, that I'm personally also getting a lot of contact requests, sometimes also like where I see exactly, okay, that's an email because it's like automated, or because that's like a person who's not connected with me, but he's sending me like a huge message. So I instantly know, okay, this guy wants to sell me something. First, second, I instantly know this is being generated by AI and it's automated because, or paid for. And I will never have the time to read all that. So, and as a result of this, I will never connect to this person. Yeah. So this is exactly the way not to do it. And it might be like a cultural difference, and there is a huge cultural difference. And there are now better ones that I'm receiving, but usually by people who are already in the country. So. And that's how you see like there's a huge cultural difference, and people who have been working and living in Germany for several times or in Europe, you will see that they approach you in a different way. So they're sort of adapted to the local culture and business culture. And this is also a mistake if you do like cross-country or cross-cultural, or if you're trying to do cross-cultural business or acquisition, or sales or marketing in any kind. There are huge differences, from culture to culture, So, and once then you connected, you give them a one-liner, because the next step after receiving in LinkedIn like a connection request and being accepted as a connection, the next step is purely to get a response. You don't really care what response, but you want a response. And you will get it once you manage to, not more than one sentence or maybe even just half a sentence, hit the nail on the head. So basically, you think about, okay, what is the value that I can provide to this person? What is the biggest pain this person could have at the moment? There's various methods that you could figure that out. If you want to know more about that, please try and register with us with a first free of charge strategy session, and the link is here below. And then once you get the response, and you get a response to this one-liner, to this one sentence that you send over LinkedIn, especially in the DACH region and the German market, that's kind of like an icebreaker. That's exactly what you need. And from there, then, no matter whether you get a response or not, from there it would be like a so-called follow-up sequence. And in the follow-up sequence, then we would start introduce like documents, more information, because that's we would say like in 8, 9 out of 10 cases, whether you do telesales or you do telephone marketing or you do email marketing or whatever marketing you do, or like online ads or Google ads, whatever it is, people always seek for information first, because we're talking about B2B and we have like touch points. It depends on what you're trying to sell, but I would say in many cases you have around 54, 55 touch points as an average. Yeah, it's the truth, yeah, 50 touch points, yeah, before anybody is sort of like booking anything, let's say a workshop or like any business or any service from it. It's a long way very often. So see LinkedIn as like separated in little steps, and always sell only the next step and nothing more and nothing less. So that's my big advice here when you're trying to get more business in the DACH region, or also in this European culture kind of thing. And if you need more help with that, please contact us. And as I said, like here is a link. And then I'll talk to you next time in the next video. See you. Bye bye. Happy hunting.